You're working harder than ever, but your bank account looks like a cruel joke. Here's the plot twist nobody talks about. The difference between staying broke and hitting your first 100,000 isn't some genius investment or side hustle madness. It's 10 boring, unsexy habits that feel so simple you'll think I'm wasting your time. But these same boring habits quietly leak or save thousands of dollars while you sleep. You wake up, grab your phone, and immediately feel behind. Everyone else seems to be winning while you're stuck calculating whether you can afford that coffee. You tell yourself you're responsible with money, but somehow every month ends the same way, wondering where it all went. You're not lazy, you're not stupid, you're just running on autopilot, and that autopilot is programmed to keep you exactly where you are. Here's what nobody tells you about your brain. 45% of everything you do every single day is automatic, not conscious decisions, just habits on repeat. When your habits are built around convenience and instant gratification, your money doesn't stand a chance. But flip those same habits, that's where wealth comes from. So let me walk you through a transformation. The version of you right now, stuck, frustrated, tired of money slipping through your fingers, and then the version of you that builds serious wealth not through willpower or luck, but through 10 systems that run themselves. First, let's fix the biggest money leak most people never see coming. You make around 200 food-related decisions every single day. What's for breakfast? Should I pack lunch? Do I feel like cooking? By evening, your brain is exhausted from all these tiny choices, so you default to the expensive option, takeout. That's decision fatigue, and it's murdering your wallet. Here's habit number 1, the 5-meal rotation. You pick 4 or 5 cheap, healthy meals you actually like eating. Tacos, stir fry, pasta with protein, simple stuff. You put them on rotation and stop asking yourself what you want to eat. Monday is always meal 1. Tuesday is always meal 2. No more staring into the fridge at 6 p.m. when your willpower is shot. This isn't about becoming a robot. It's about freeing your brain from hundreds of micro decisions so you stop bleeding money on impulse orders. That alone can save you $300 to $400 a month. But there's another food trap that's even more invisible. You open your pantry, see some random cans and pasta, and think, I have nothing to eat. Meanwhile, your freezer is packed with food you forgot you bought. That's the abundance mindset illusion. Your brain sees empty shelf space and panics, thinking you're running out of resources. Habit number 2, the use what you have week. Once a month, before you're allowed to grocery shop, you clear out everything you already own. Force yourself to get creative with that frozen chicken, those random vegetables, that pasta you bought 6 months ago. You'll be shocked how much food you were essentially throwing money at while ignoring what you already paid for. Now let's talk about bulk buying, the trap disguised as savings. You walk into Costco and see giant containers of everything. Your brain screams, great deal, because the price per unit is lower, except half of it goes bad before you use it. That's the future self-delusion. You imagine this disciplined version of yourself who'll eat 5 pounds of strawberries before they rot, but real you gets tired of strawberries after day 2. Habit number 3, strategic bulk buying. Only buy things in bulk that literally cannot expire or take forever to go bad. Rice, toilet paper, cleaning supplies. Everything else, buy it fresh, buy it small, buy it only when you need it. Throwing away food isn't cheaper just because you got a deal. Let's move to your morning ritual that's costing you more than you think. That $6 survival coffee you grab because you're running late, that's not treating yourself, that's a coping mechanism. You're not even enjoying it, you're chugging it in traffic while stressed about your day. Over a year, that's over $2,000 for bean water you barely taste. Habit number 4, intentional coffee rituals. Set up a coffee corner at home. Good beans, decent equipment, your favorite mug. Wake up 10 minutes earlier and make it a moment of peace, not panic. Save cafe trips when they add real value, meeting friends, business conversations, actual social experiences. Suddenly, that $6 means something again, instead of just being caffeine autopilot. But here's what's draining your account more than food or coffee: boredom. You're lying in bed, scrolling your phone, and suddenly you're on Amazon buying something you didn't know existed 5 minutes ago. You're not shopping because you need anything, you're hunting for dopamine. Your brain is understimulated, and shopping gives you that hit of excitement. Habit number 5. Treat shopping like the addiction it is. Delete shopping apps from your phone. Remove saved credit card information. If you want to buy something non-essential, you have to physically get up, find your wallet, and type in 16 digits manually. That tiny friction kills more impulse purchases than any amount of willpower ever could. When your brain wants to shop out of boredom, redirect it to something that actually engages you. Fitness, reading, creating something. Give your brain a real challenge instead of feeding it digital junk food. Now let's walk into your closet, where another silent money drain is happening. You stare at a closet full of clothes and think, I have nothing to wear, so you buy more. Fast fashion, impulse purchases, things you wear once and forget about. You think more options equal better style, but really they equal decision fatigue and buyer's remorse. Habit number 6, outfit repeating and wardrobe uniforms. Wear what you already own, repeatedly. Lower your cost per wear until those jeans you bought 2 years ago have paid themselves off 10 times over. Nobody is tracking your outfit rotation. They're too busy worrying about their own appearance. This extends to your bathroom counter too. Look at all those half-used products, serums you forgot about, creams someone on social media convinced you to buy, multiple versions of the same thing. You're not building a skincare routine, you're building a graveyard of good intentions. Habit number 7, simplify and finish what you start. Go from a 10-step fantasy routine you never maintain to 3 or 4 products you actually use consistently. Cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen, maybe one treatment. That's it. Then commit to Project Pan, finishing every drop of what you own before buying replacements. You'll be amazed how long products last when you actually use them completely. Now we move from plugging leaks to building wealth. Most people save whatever's left over at the end of the month. Guess what's left over? Nothing. There's always another expense, another emergency, another reason the money disappears. Habit number 8, pay yourself like a bill. Set up automatic transfers that happen on payday before you even see the money. Treat savings like rent, non-negotiable. This uses mental accounting. Money in a separate account stops feeling spendable. You learn to live on what's left, not what you earned. But here's the habit that separates people who stay comfortable from people who build real wealth. Every time your income goes up, your lifestyle goes up too. You get a raise, you upgrade your apartment. You get a bonus, you finance a better car. The gap between what you earn and what you spend stays exactly the same or gets worse. Habit number 9, the 2-year lag rule. When your income increases, keep living on what you made 2 years ago. Bank the difference. Let your future self benefit instead of upgrading your lifestyle and ending up just as broke but with nicer stuff. This is where the old beater car strategy comes in. Instead of financing a shiny new car the second you can technically afford the payment, drive something older and paid off. That $400 or $500 monthly payment you're not making, over a few years, that alone can be worth $30,000 in investments instead of depreciation. Finally, the habit that ties everything together. Habit number 10, daily money awareness. Not obsessive tracking, just simple awareness. Spend 2 minutes each day writing down what moved in your accounts. No judgment, no drama, just data. Research shows that simply being aware of your spending reduces it by 15% without you even trying to restrict anything. Your brain is a pattern recognition machine. Give it data, and it starts optimizing automatically. Let's zoom out and see what just happened. You went from someone whose money disappears mysteriously to someone with 10 systems running automatically. You eliminated food decision fatigue with meal rotation. You stopped overbuying with use what you have weeks. You avoided waste with strategic bulk buying. You turned coffee into a ritual instead of a reflex. You killed boredom shopping and made spending inconvenient. You maximized what you already owned through outfit repeating. You simplified your routines and finished what you started. You automated savings so you pay yourself first. You prevented lifestyle inflation with the 2-year lag rule, and you built awareness that naturally reduces spending. None of these habits are exciting. None will make you feel like a genius, but that's exactly why they work. You're not relying on motivation or willpower. You're building systems that run on autopilot, the same way your spending used to run on autopilot. Except now, the autopilot works for you. $100,000 isn't built on one brilliant decision. It's built on thousands of tiny, boring decisions you don't have to think about anymore. Automation plus boring equals unstoppable. Run these habits for a year, you'll have your first few thousand saved effortlessly. 2 years, you're stocking tens of thousands. 5 years of this, that $100,000 that felt impossible becomes the mathematical outcome of your daily routine. Not luck, not genius, not suffering, just systems. You don't need permission to start this. Pick one habit from this video and implement it today. Maybe it's the automatic transfer. Maybe it's deleting those shopping apps. Maybe it's writing down today's spending before bed. Your first $100,000 isn't a fantasy. It's just a set of unsexy habits you haven't automated yet. And if you want more breakdowns of money psychology like this, stick around and subscribe. Your future self will thank you for the boring work you're about to do today.